29th day of February 2024. Usually, February ends on the 28th. Today we are on 29th. And so keep your finger crossed and join me on the space this evening as I will be shedding some light on the Biafra coin. Why the Naira has collapsed, crashed. We, the Biafra, are just starting. The Biafra coin, digital currency, will change the paradigm. It's going to be a paradigm shift, not just for Biafra people, for the entire Africa. And those who will also partake in this new innovation that Biafra are bringing in the financial industry. See you in the evening. My enemy will be shedding tears as my lips are shining.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back updates and information as to the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper. As the hot, you don't hear that talk of Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Wanjoko himself, man, when no get fear, man, when no they fear, man, when no they go down. As he be, in don't talk say the intro as Naira they crash. Of course, recently Naira was at the parallel market at about 1,900 and something Naira per dollar. Even though that now it has dropped to 1,600 and something per dollar. If you are going for cash, I think you will get it for that amount. But if you are doing transfer, I think they will be giving you for around 1,500 Naira. And the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa Wanjoko, don't promise the people, say, as he they be, say himself, they get the boy in they gallant. That song where they sing, they say, they gallant, they gallant. Ekpa they gallant for the matter. In say as Naira they crash, say, very soon, Biafrans go begin trade with their coin. It is called Biafra coin. Wisdom, Mazepa wisdom no go kill you. But before I go back to that information, make I carry you go waiting to know the talk based on the cement price. In case you dey your village, they build you dey for city, they build house, or you get any projects where building where you get make say Tinubu don't talk something. Make we go for the information direct. This one they come from Daily Post. As they be, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has directed cement companies in Nigeria to revert to old prices amid the hike in cost of commodity. David Umahi, the Minister of Works, disclosed this on Thursday after inspecting the Boa Cement factory in Sokoto State. Umahi said, Mr. President insisted that they should go back to the status quo as far as this cement prices is concerned for the common man. I want to encourage them to abide by the directive of Mr. President so that we can achieve a massive housing program and the renewed hope agenda of concrete roads by the President, he said. Daily Post recalls that bags of cement soared to 10,000 and 15,000 in Abuja from 5,000. Outside cement, the cost of other building material.
But deep down inside you, you know that the Igbo land has been destroyed before Simon Ekpa was born. Rebuilt again. And again, the problem did not end. The only thing we are doing today is that God created many people, and fortunately, I happen to be one of those that God created that will end this mess. And that mess is actually ending. And I understand very well that ending this mess is not going to be very easy. It comes with price, which I am paying, which many of you are paying. And for the fact that we know where we are going and what we are doing, it does not matter. For the fact that the result of what we are doing is being felt. That is what matters to us. And I say it again, there is going to be coup in Nigeria next month. And many officers will be killed. Mark my word. And because we have decided that Biafra declaration, or the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra, is going to happen this year in Finland. So as this particular thing is happening, we are also changing our strategies. We may end up declaring the restoration of Biafra anytime soon. And what we are going to do in Finland is only to ratify the declaration. So as they are changing, we are changing. And I want everybody to understand, we are not taking any chances this time around. It's an opportunity we can never miss. And I'm telling you today that the reason why there is no coup at this point is because of this Biafra government. But you know, the Janjaweed can't stand what is happening. It is always their turn. It is always them that must control everything in Nigeria. Once it is not them, they can never be comfortable. Even as I'm making this exposition today, you know, usually the reason we make exposition is to truncate plans of the enemy. But as I'm making this exposition today, hinting of what is going to happen, they are still going to carry it. Believe me. That is how desperate they are. But the good news is that we are prepared. Whether they carry it out, it is for our own favor. Whether they don't carry it out, it is still for our own good. That's why you must support the Biafra government. If anything happens today, where do you fall back to? For those of you who think that we are joking, I want everyone to understand, follow what we have done since 2023, since the formation of the Biafra government. The army, Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra resistance fighters has been able to fight and fought in Olo, you know, Kibwe, you know, Were, defeating Nigeria army with all their sophisticated armor tank, including the robotic armor tank. All of them were decimated in Olo. And like I said, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told us that Biafra will start from Olo, the liberation of Biafra. It is happening. They thought it is going to be a 1-month war against the Biafra Liberation Army. The plan is that they are going to be fighting until our bullet finishes. I told them, if you are prepared to fight the Biafra Liberation Army for 1 month, Biafra Liberation Army has a bullet for 3 months. And if you want to fight them for 1 year, they have bullet for 2 years. And the war did not even last up to 1 week. Today, nobody, they are not fighting there. They left. But of course, there are, you know, videos flying all over social media, how they have captured a Kototo and all that. You don't win this war by propaganda. We are not bothered about your videos, but the reality on ground is what is going to speak for itself. And the reality is always speaking. So my people, the Biafra redeclaration or declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra is scheduled to happen this year in Finland. Like you all know, before that happens, we need to capture as many locations as possible within the Biafra territory. We need to capture barracks. We need to make sure we capture government houses. If we do not capture them, we make sure there is no presence of Nigeria security within Biafra territory. That is our target. For us to achieve this, we need fund. It is not by mouth. We need fund. We have the men. We have the weapons. We need fund to make sure that these weapons is sounding the sound of freedom every day. We have been killed for a very long time. And this is the only time in the history of Biafra, in the history of Nigeria, that we rose up to pick up arms to defend ourselves. This is the first time ever. And we have been able to defend our land. So why are those who are standing by the roadside or by the fence, why are you still standing? You buy this particular propaganda of Simon Ekpa is destroying everything in the Southeast, which is a lie. I was not the one who closed the port. I was not the one who did not bring the international airport to the Southeast. I was not the one who didn't build the road in the Southeast. All these things
had also skyrocketed. Last month, the Nigerian government, through the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Danjiwa, threatened to open the border for cement importation if manufacturers fail to cut down prices. When I don't see it happen, I wonder why that would be a threat to manufacturers. I think that the president should go ahead and open the border for other cement importers so that there will be enough cement in the country. I think through that means the prices of cement can be crashed, because looking at what is happening about cement in Nigeria, you can find out the license for cement production has been monopolized. You see only Bua Cement, Eagle Cement, and Ibeto Cement. They are the most effective producers when it comes to cement in Nigeria. So I think that the government should do the needful by opening the market for importers so that there will be crash in the cement market. I think if there is competition, of course, you know that Nigeria is a capitalist country, and in a capitalist country, government does not have much right when it comes to price control, except the way Tinubu is taking it. But I don't think that the government have full right when it comes to price control in a capital system, because the market is competitive. Everybody is selling for gain. We are not in a communist nation. So I think for the president to help the citizens in order to curb the issue of hunger and skyrocketing of building materials, I think the best thing to do is to open the border for other importers in order to be able to crash down the prices of market. I think where this government is taking Nigeria, they have not gotten to that point. Also, the government should also open border for importation of rice and other things. I think by that way, there will be surplus of food in the nation, and this price increase can be reduced. Meanwhile, let's go to another information. I see the one military warns IGBOHO against attack on bandits. Nigerian military has signaled its willingness to collaborate with Yoruba activist Sunday IGBOHO, popularly known as Sunday IGBOHO, to tackle the menace of banditry in southwest Nigeria. Major General Edward Baba, the spokesman for Defense Media Operation, conveyed this message in a viral video circulating on social media platforms. This followed a statement by IGBOHO using his supporters to wait for government intervention before stopping the Fulani's menace in Yoruba land. IGBOHO said, "This is our domain. We should save ourselves from Fulanis. We should put security in all Yoruba land. We did not need to wait for anybody, including the government. If we really mean business, we should not wait for the government, or else Fulani will carry all our lands. We should be united. Which farms do we have again in Yoruba land? Can we go to farm now?" Reacting, Buba emphasized the military's preparedness to work alongside IGBOHO in effort to flush out bandit terrorizing communities in forests and along highways across the region. However, he cautioned that any unilateral action taken by IGBOHO without the involvement of military forces and other security agencies will be deemed unconstitutional. If you watch, I don't need a soothsayer to tell you that part of the things that is contributing to the hunger in this nation is because the states that are known for famine in this nation has been disorganized. The banditry issue, the Fulani menace, has disorganized planting of farm, keeping of farm in Benue State. Of course, I don't need to remind you that Benue State is the food basket of the nation. And look at what has happened to the food basket of the nation. The Fulanis has taken almost 99% of Benue State, and farmers are highly afraid, if I should use that word, to go into their farms. And I say, where are we going to? Of course, you know that some people are benefiting from the issue of insecurity that is going on in this nation. Some of these Fulanis you are seeing they are not even doing this thing because they know what they are doing or they knew that they are pursuing a particular agenda. I believe that these people are being sponsored by some of the elites who understand what they are looking out for. These people are sponsored by the elites because you can't tell me that a common Fulani man will be able to wake up one day and purchase arm. And these young people, these young Fulanis, don't even know that their brothers are using them in order to perpetrate their evil act. Some of them are fighting for gold mine, maybe gold, iron ore, lithium, Californian, all these things. Somehow, if they are discovered in a place, you see these evil politicians, this cabal, plotting together, making sure that they eliminate everybody that is around there in order to be able to take over that particular position without looking at what is going to be the cause effect, what is going to be the after effect of taking this particular action. And you find that some of these people don't look into the after effect. All they do is that they just take their actions without considering what is going to happen, what is going to be the cause of the action we are taking. And that is why Nigeria has gone this far. I think all over Nigeria, go to Enugu State, go to Benue State, go to Anam and the rest of them. These are places that are known for farming. Go to, what is them? Ebema or Haji. You find out that there is no peace in all of these places. And my question is, how are these farmers going to manage to be able to continue with their farming? Ebonyi State is nothing to write home about. These are people that at least by the end of the year, you'll be able to get some few bags of rice from them, Benue State and the rest of them. According to the information we are having as we are doing our correspondency, we find out that one local government in Benue State is capable of feeding the whole Nigeria. I know it will be surprise to you, but in a country where you have an inconsiderate government, a government that is bent on personal aggrandizement, you find that, and when you have a government that lacks vision, you find that they will not be able to look at some of these aspects of the citizen's life. What they will be looking at is where they will pack the money and go. My brother, pack and go. Now so snake take swallow money, now so monkey take carry money. And the better Edu, where we say they drag her case, the government no tell us the final issue. EFCC no tell us how the matter take end, whether she take the money or she no take the money. And that will take me to Fela Anekola Wakuti's song. He say, they say money no loss. Meanwhile, money loss. They carry police. They come back, say again money no loss. Then see they shall say money loss. You know as it be. If you carry the money too much, EFCC go invite you, make you go pay your tithe. If you pay your tithe, chairman collects and the other people collect. Now be say case don't close because we know they hear the end of the matter. If to say the matter get end, we for the hear them. The one where they recovered during the time of Buhari, and now we can't know say Nigeria no get register of their national asset where them get. That one off me as I hear them. You know, shall bad condition where we say there for the obodo. Meanwhile, greediness and lack of contentment now in the cause all these things. Because the money where we say there for Nigeria, if to say the government where we get, they put on well. By now, all of us go to jolly. But now the government, now then be the men Yahoo boys, now then they deceive the people. Make I wind down the curtain here, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go again and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news go to drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you, mama.